3 minutes from now, yeah.
Live from Studio Place in the heart of Brentwood Gardens in Los Angeles, California, it's The Michelle Show, starring Michelle Murad.
This is Papa D and his Pioneers, and the song is called Brand New. One, two, 1, 2, 3. Had some time when I had a chance to live tonight, this new romance. Had the power of a love to feel brand new. Had my reasons not to smile and laugh, but my world has not been torn apart. I know I deserve so much to feel brand new. Some circumstances that I live and take a toll on me and I just can't give. Now I only wish for one more thrill, feel alive, brand new. It is all because of you. Had my doubts but not no more. Facing straight out on an open door. I know I deserve so much to feel brand new. Alright. but not no more. Facing straight out on an open door. I know I deserve so much to feel brand new.
And his, why do I keep blanking on your what?
Papa D is Pioneer.
And his Pioneers. It was so good I blanked out. I must have asked him like a bazillion times. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Michelle Show. We are live here in Brentwood Gardens. As you can see, time change has made a difference. We're so glad you tuned in. We're live on Amazon. We're live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on everything, everywhere, all at once. We're so glad you're here for the ride. We got a lot to talk about last time we saw you guys. I was a lion, leopard, I don't even know what I was. Special shout out again to Priv for doing the hair and makeup. Listen, if you want hair and makeup delivered right to you at your door, Priv is the people to go to. Let's pull this up. Let's get into some hot topics. This is what's going around in the ethers. Harry Styles has buzzed his head. This is what's been going around. Everyone's freaking out. I didn't freak out so much. It does not look like him, but there he is sporting his buzz cut. That is from RTT the best over on Instagram. But also what's really important is the strike is over. SAG strike is over. So yay, SAG strike is over. Yes. There are so many people that have been so happy that this is done and over with. I'm one of them. Special shout out, round of applause to Fran Drescher for really keeping the fort down. Yay! The nanny is coming in. SAG-AFTRA board approved strike ending contract on 86% vote. The National Board approved its new contract with the major studios with an 86 approval vote, sending into membership for ratification. This is from our buddies over at Variety Magazine. Listen, this strike has gone on way too long, and I'm so glad that we finally came to an agreement. So leave it up to the nanny to do that. Getting in more hot topics. Another amazing woman, E! News brought to us over here. Taylor Swift makes Grammy history for most Song of the Year nominations. Listen, whatever you think of her, you have to respect the fact that she's done so much and she's just killing it. So congrats to Taylor Swift for just tearing it up. Then pull this up from ABC News. Giant pandas, I'm gonna butcher this, were brought, this is over, this is, where is this coming from? Technical difficulties, but giant pandas, 3 giant pandas, I believe were sent over to China. We're getting out of that one. We're gonna get out of that. We already talked about Harry Styles. Today on this day from ABC News, in 1969, the children's educational program Sesame Street made its debut on national educational television, later called PBS. Look at that photo. Check out the black and white photo. Look, is Big Bird there? Look at Big Bird. Big Bird hasn't aged a day. I want to know who his doctor is. Look at that. Look at Big Bird looking so good. Bert and Ernie looking great. Look how cute. Did you guys watch Sesame Street? I watched a little bit of that. If you're just tuning into the Michelle Show, you know we're really big on keeping things like everything that you put in your body full, good news, good vibes, great music, also food. This is from my friend over at the Food Babe on Instagram. If you don't follow her, you absolutely should. This is, I hate to ruin your Friday, but this is what you're gonna find. International Agency for Research on Cancer classifies aspartame as a possible carcinogen. I think this is old news, at least for me and people that are in my inner circle, but Mrs. Butterworth's extra. Oh, yeah, we got the chat coming in hot. Snapple. You love Snapple. Gotta get rid of Snapple. Gold Peak iced tea. I better tell my dad about that. Oh, hi. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, I love me too. Can I say that? Yes, I believe. Yes, all good stuff. Let me know where you're tuning in from the chat. I want to connect with you and see how your Friday's going. So this aspartame is also in Sprite, 7-Up, Mountain Dew, Fudge Pops, Jell-O, pudding. Oh, God. Yeah, just don't eat it. Sorry, guys. Sorry to ruin your Friday. Getting out of that. I love this. This is from my buddy over at Mel Robbins on Instagram. Your social media is for you. That's right, it's for you. It should make you feel good, period. Hashtag unfollow Friday. Just don't unfollow me, but unfollow anyone that doesn't bring you joy. I'm a big believer of that. Don't follow anyone that doesn't bring you joy. Here we go. Number one, if an account brings you down, unfollow it. Number two, if a person filters make you feel crappy about your appearance, F that. Unfollow that. Number three, if a person is annoying, unfollow them. The right accounts make you feel entertained. We hope you feel that way on The Michelle Show. And unfollow any account that makes you feel insecure. Number five, if the images make you seem like you feel stuck, you aren't stuck following them, get out of it. Unfollow Fridays. Thank you, Mel Robbins. We talked about this. I had to bring this up. I talked about this earlier today in the studio. The Today Show, Kmart removes Christmas handbags due to poor wording. I don't even have the words. I'm just glad that they took it down, taking it off, getting out of that. We talked about our buddy Taylor Swift, and then Kevin Bacon did his Footloose dance in honor to celebrate the end of the actors' strike, and he absolutely nailed it as he should. Let's take a look at our buddy Kevin Bacon. How old is he now? Look. There he goes. They say dancing keeps you young, and I believe it. Look at him go. Hey, go Kevin Bacon. Very nice. Getting out of that. This is crazy. I'm so big about this. Guys, whatever you do, don't do Ozempic. This is brought to my friends over at People on Instagram. A mom dies after using weight loss to slim down before her daughter's wedding. I don't know what I would do if I found this out. Oh my gosh. Don't use it. Oh, I don't know. There are no words. Other hot topics. Did you know Reese Witherspoon and Kevin Costner might be dating? But the rumors are apparently false. I don't know. I want to hold off on that. I think they might be true. And then, hey, special shout out to my buddy Venk Patula, featured on Deadline. For Samosa star Venk boards key changes. Indie musical secures interim agreements. V-Money, you know where I'm at. Call me. I'm down to work on a project anytime. I'm so proud of you. Look at this. I'm so proud. I'm so excited. He's been working his butt off. And if you've been following since Good Day Live, you know my buddy Venk is incredible. I have some other incredible friends. I'm so excited. We got, get out of that. Andy, can you get out of Instagram? We got some really cool stuff coming up on the 18th of November. If you're in Los Angeles, we've got an incredible film fest at LA Live Film Festival where you can see incredible shows, movies, music videos. I'm so excited. Charlotte Chronicles will be screening on the big screen at the Regal Cinema. My new friend Isabella Blake Thomas, I believe, and my good buddy Cash Hovey are going to come on shortly. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this commercial. Oh, never mind. I love how things are turned around. Give it up for Papa D.
Saturday and in my room, yeah, there is this thing that's made for you so you can come and spend it all with me. Don't have the money for champagne, but sparkling wine feels the same. Just have to come and spend it all with me. We can draw the night, colors that we like, glowing bright, burning slow. Dim light, dim low. I know that when we're kids, alright, there's no letting go. The clock is ticking, anticipating, there's no room for exaggerating. I want you to come, spend it all with me. But if you have some other plans, be sure that I would understand, yeah, some reason why can draw the night. The corners that we like, love is right, but it's so. Dim lights, you know. I know that when we kiss, now let me tell you, there's no letting go. The clock is ticking, anticipating, there's no room for exaggeration. I want you to come, spend it all with me. But if you have some other plans, be sure that I will understand, yeah, some reason why. Yeah, come and spend it all with me.
I'm Michelle Murad, and I'm sitting next to the lovely Cash Hovey and Isabella Blake Thomas. Hey, welcome to the show.
Thanks
welcome
for having
again.
us back.
Welcome
Aw.
again. Oh, it's not a show unless I drop a phone. And you get that if you watch the show. How are you guys?
Yeah, we're doing fantastic. We're really stoked to see you at Film Fest
Aw.
LA Live next month. And Isabella has an outstanding film that she produced and directed. This girl's on fire. I just can't wait for the audience to see her work.
I am very excited to be here. You know, it's the first time being on your show and hopefully not the last.
Oh, I
I'm-
love that.
I'm really excited to see all the movies at the film festival, and you know, now the strike's over, yay, go
Yay,
SAG.
strike over.
We're able to chat about some more of our projects and kind of update you all on what we've been doing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hand the mic over to you. So how did the two of you meet?
We were actually, so Burbank International Film Festival, we actually talked about it last time. I was dropping a few hints to, you know, see like, okay, we
Yeah.
got something big. And it turned out to be her. She was one of the big surprises.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, so we were chatting on the red carpet, and then that was the night they honored Tim Burton, Danny Elfman,
boy, yeah,
and she
yeah.
had a short film in there. So we started talking on the carpet, and we were like, hey, we've got another film festival coming up that we're stoked to be in, that we've been a part of. This is our 5th annual Cash Hovey and Friends at Film Fest
Woohoo.
LA. Yeah, and we played Charlotte Chronicles last year.
Awesome.
And no, I mean, Isabella's so talented. I mean, she's
Aw,
been
thank you.
taking on everything. I mean, acting, producing, and I can't wait for everyone to see her film Unseen.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, Unseen is super close to my heart. It's about a story of child trafficking and talking about the dangers of social media. I mean, we've all experienced how social media has progressed over the last 20 years, honestly, and how quickly it's developed. And I think this film is really important to share a message with, honestly, everyone of all ages, but specifically teenagers who are so vulnerable to social media. Just like you were saying about Unfollow Friday, we're incredibly vulnerable, and especially, like I said, teenagers. And I'm excited to share this message with everyone.
Amazing, amazing. I'm gonna borrow this back. If you don't
Go
mind.
for it.
I'm with you on that. Yes, I'm getting a lot of baseball cues of which way to look, what to do, where to turn. If you don't know, you think this show is like run by like a gazillion people, but it's not. So very special shout out to Studio Place here in Los Angeles, California. I love that. No, before we went live, you were saying that you produce with your mom.
I do indeed. I have a beautiful production company called Mother Daughter Entertainment, no less.
I
and-
love it, living up to the name. I
and
like that
I'm
a
going
lot.
to be really cheesy because I think my mum's watching and go, hi, mummy.
Hi, Mom.
I'm on
Hi,
TV, Mum. Look at
Aw,
this.
Yes, she's on TV.
Look, Mom, I made it. I'm
You
on
made
TV.
it.
But yeah, so we have a production company together. We are producing partners. She's an incredible director and author. And I'm not just saying that because she's watching.
Aw,
I'm
I
a
love
producer
that.
and an actor, so we work very well together.
That's
And
awesome.
Unseen was just one of the many films that we've been fortunate enough to work on
That's
with each other.
amazing. That's amazing. And when did you guys start this mother-daughter entertainment?
We started MDE probably about 7 or 8 years ago now,
Nice.
with a couple of features right off the bat. We just kind of dove straight into the deep end head first and figured it
Wow.
out as we went along. And we've just been fortunate enough to keep doing it and continue making stuff. And now the strike's over, we
Awesome.
can keep making stuff, which is very
Yes.
exciting.
Yes.
And we've got already lots of projects lined up for next year.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You can see it's Unseen, right?
It is indeed Unseen.
On the 18th on the big screen downtown Regal Cinema Live. Tickets are at the LA. What are the tickets? What is the link?
Oh yeah, so you can go to the link on Film Freeway, and right now we're offering 2 for 1. So you get 2 tickets for $25, access to the red carpet. You get to mingle with all of us, meet some really cool people, and we have a really outstanding lineup. Of course, we have your panel to kickstart the night. Then we also have our red carpet, and we have, we have a short film that I was in. Produced, co-starred in. It's called The Hit. It's directed by Jonathan Lewis. It stars myself, Krista Collins, Winnie Landry, and Jonathan. He's also has another film, Tenants, with Buzz Wallach, and they're going to actually screen it at 7 o'clock. So come by, join us on the carpet. Be sure to check out their
come
film.
say hi.
Come say hi, then come back and join us on the red carpet because we're going to be kicking off the party. And then we've got Cash and Friends starting at 9, and we're going to do On Air with Cash. We're going to do The Hit. We're going to see Unseen. We're going to see Unseen.
You're gonna see Unseen. I know.
That is coming. We had to say that, right?
We had to. And I will say as well, if I'm just going to add in there, because we wanted to share this message with everyone, it is actually available for free everywhere. You can find it on YouTube and Amazon, and we did it for free so that people can see this message more. So please come to the festival, but if you're unable to make it, you can check out the movie online as well.
I love
That you can. No, and we got some very just innovative films. We also have Christine Lakin's got a film. You might remember her from Step by Step. She played Al. She's also an outstanding director, does all the top shows like The Goldbergs. We've got Alexander James Rodriguez coming back this year. We've got Adil C. And Jax Malcolm has got a fashion video. And I'm really just really overwhelmed with how many great talent we have.
The
in this block.
lineup
Yes.
is amazing, if you couldn't already tell.
Exactly.
Including Cash Hovey, might I add.
Who's Cash Hovey?
Who is this guy? I know. I keep hearing about him. She talks about him. She talks about it. I keep hearing
We'll
about
have
it.
to find him. We'll have to find out who it is.
IDs are right below. I'm gonna borrow
I think there's supposed to be a T on the end of mine, but I think it's hidden by the IG logo, but _T at the end.
I love that. It's true that you have to be careful what you wish for because.
there it is.
Oh, there it is.
There you go, Isabella. There you go.
Don't
How
know
you can
why
follow
I'm
her.
already right.
I think Kat Hovey's Instagram is on there too. But yes, make sure you follow her. But I said be careful what you wish for because. So I did get a chance to screen the first 2 episodes of Charlotte Chronicles, and our buddy Kira Reed Lorsch was hosting her panel, and I was like, I want to do that. And then fast forward this year, I'm hosting the content creators panel. It is all great content, feel good, like uplifting stuff. So make sure you come on down. I'll be hosting it with incredible filmmakers. I believe our block is from 5:30 to 7:30, and then the red carpet is going on. So I'm so excited. Holy guacamole! Like it's gonna be nuts. It's already nuts. Like
it's gonna be a great night. I can already tell.
Yeah, I'm excited with the energy. Everyone's so excited. My buddy Kyle Trueblood is his film Pincer Dawn is in it. So it's gonna be a great night.
Very inspirational, and I'm very proud of our filmmakers. And Kira will be there, and she actually said she was thinking this that night. She's like, I think Michelle needs to take over next year. So she put it out there.
Oh my gosh,
when we
she
had dinner after.
manifested it
She
for
manifested
you.
it, yeah.
The
Listen.
power of words, people.
Oh, the
Saying it
power
with
of
intention.
words. The power of words. You got that. The power of words. If you're watching, we have an incredible person that shoots here, Deb Soloff. Power of words. My words are not working tonight. But Deb has an incredible show called The Power of Words. Out here at Studio Place. And it's true. Like what you believe, it just happens. And so
true.
I literally, so much of this has been manifested ever since I was super little. I always wanted my own talk show.
Oh my gosh, look at
Yeah,
this.
had live music.
I
and
love
then,
that.
Boom, a couple years later, boom, here in Los Angeles, California. Here we are at Studio Place with this incredible lineup. I have to ask, Isabella, because I know this about
Yes.
Cash. Did you know at a little being that you wanted to tell stories?
Oh yes, I mean the people that knew me all the way back then and the people that have checked out my career back then, I started at the age of 4 as an actor. Yeah.
Okay.
I was on a kids TV show in the UK that was all about
What's it called?
recycling. It's called The Green Balloon Club.
How
so if
cute.
people can dig up, we sung on it as well, so you can dig up me singing on YouTube. It's on there, I
love
promise.
That. The green balloon.
Exactly,
Club.
and it's funny you were talking about spreading joy and good messages. messages because the show was all about recycling and taking care of our planet. So as a 4-year-old, it was a great show to be on, and that really kick-started me loving film and TV. I mean, I already knew I loved it even before that at the age of 4 because I just loved the idea of being able to play as a job.
Right?
And then exactly. And then I've just been able to continue doing it my whole life. I've been very lucky, and it just kept going.
I love that
here we are.
and it's going to keep going because you and your mom are, doing this venture together.
are
And
indeed.
what, like the past, you said 7, 8 years?
7 years, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. What kind of films are you creating, and like where are you going after Unseen?
Well, our whole slogan is making content that matters. So whether that's making someone laugh and smile or just telling a message that's really important like Unseen, that's really what we focus on. We have an inspirational true story that we'll be shooting in the next couple of years that's written by an Academy Award-winning writer.
Wow.
It's very, very exciting.
That is very exciting.
I have to live in the moment and understand that that is a really exciting thing.
That's a huge thing.
Exactly. So we've got that. I mean, we've got a couple things we're selling at the moment that we filmed as well right before the
Wow.
strike. We were lucky to get those finished, and then we've got some things that I've been developing as well that we'll be filming starting
Wow.
Q1 or Q2 next year. So now the strike's over, the ball is rolling, and the snowball's just going to keep getting bigger.
So fun. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see Unseen. I can't wait to see Cash Hovey and your short along with Cash Hovey and friends. And I mean, you're an incredible host. Like you're always a great
I
co-host.
totally agree with that. He's an awesome host.
What would I do without both of you?
I mean,
Thank you
I really don't know. What am I supposed to look at you for? Look, I'm getting baseball cues. Can anyone understand this? There's a man behind the camera doing baseball cues. Oh,
Aw.
y'all.
Lovely.
He wouldn't know what to do without you. We wouldn't know what to do without Cash Hovey. That is 100% true. I know for sure I wouldn't be at the LA Live Film Festival, which you all can check out. Make sure you can follow me. You can follow these lovely people, Cash and Isabella. Thank you so much for being on
Thank
this show.
you for having us.
Thank you. No, and also we have one more filmmaker too, our friend Valerie Brandy. She has Sales Tactics, and it also stars Eric Eisenhower, who co-stars me, him, and Valerie are starring in a new film that's going to come out next year that we wrapped just before the strike this year. So I feel like we have some great content. We got some great
Yep,
people.
yep.
So come down and party
Come
with
say
us.
hi, come wave.
Yes, come follow us. We'll be doing updates, ticket links. We're giving discounts as well too. So
Yeah.
rock and roll with us. Thank you.
Awesome.
Rock and roll with us. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got Papa D coming up for a special interview. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere. lovely Papa D himself.
Hello, Michelle.
Hey!
Thank you
and
so
your
much for having us.
pioneers and the pioneers, right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
I feel like I asked you 500 times and then we went live and I was like, I can't even remember my name, let alone the pioneers.
Yeah.
How
Well,
are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having us at the show.
Thanks for being here. Like, if I were to look up musician, I would hope to see you in the book. You are like, you exude music. Like, right when you walk, I like heard a song. I don't even remember what the song was, but the hair, the glasses, the whole look, and the band too. Like, you guys just like look the part. Did you know, as a little person, that this is something that you wanted to do?
As a little person, well, I come from Greece, so for me, I knew I wanted to move to America for a very long time, and it's just a matter of opportunities. They lined up in a way that allowed me to come here, and now 5 years later, I've been living in Los Angeles, and I really started establishing myself here slowly. It's a very slow process, but I'm very grateful for how things are turning out right now.
Yeah, I was looking at your do deep dive on Instagram. You're like playing all over the place. Where's your
Yeah.
favorite place that you've played so far? You don't have to say the show.
It could be the show.
It could be the show. It could be the show.
Disclosure, you heard us at the Michelle show.
Oh, yeah, no, that's awesome. Where have you felt like the most like, wow, this is so cool?
Well, LA is a very musical city. It has a lot of places to play, a really good network of musicians, and really supportive communities of individuals once you get into them. So it's just a matter of really finding your people in such a big city as this one.
Totally.
Some venues I love to play are the Hotel Cafe in
I
Cahuenga.
love the
Yeah.
Hotel Cafe.
I love the Whiskey A Go Go. I've played there a few times, and then there's a lot of pop-ups, house shows, and the Valley. It's an iconic spot. It's right off Laurel Canyon, and a lot of great musicians have been playing there. And they have a gorgeous piano, a fantastic piano that I love to play. So
Yeah, you're an
yeah.
incredible piano guy. Who is the person that you look like? Who inspires you? What
Who ins-
musicians inspire you?
Wow, it's very broad. It's
Yeah.
really broad for me. I think just because I have a classical background in music, it can start from Chopin and Rachmaninoff
Wow.
to the jazz stuff. I love Miles and Chad and Duke and all the swing cats, and I love New Orleans music. I've been listening to a lot of like ethnic stuff lately and very regional music, so Puerto Rican music,
Wow.
Cuban music, Brazilian, and I love folk and the songwriters of the 70s. So, Don McLean and Jim Croce and all these guys. Yeah.
That's you playing and me dancing.
Wow.
Here on the Michelle Show,
This is the
playing it
proof.
back. Yeah, cool, right? It's so cool. Where do you get inspiration for songs?
Well, I've been writing for over 15 years
Wow.
now, and I'm 27, so I've been
Wow, what?
writing for a while. Yeah, and a lot of these songs.
Since you
are-
were like a
12.
baby.
Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
a lot of these songs are coming from the early days in Greece. I feel they're still
Wow, where in Greece are you from?
the north, like
That means nothing to me. Where in,
Mainland.
like, can you give me like a landmark that maybe I might know?
do you know Mount Olympus
Yes.
with the Greek gods
Yes,
and everything?
yes.
Yeah, so on a clear day, I can see it from my balcony.
Wow.
So let's just say that it's like maybe half an hour away from that. Yeah.
That's
so
amazing.
so yeah, and a lot of these songs have been written back there. So it's just a very nice approach now to be in Los Angeles and play songs that
Yeah.
that I've written almost a decade ago
Wow.
in such a place so far away. It just really encapsulates the purpose and all the right reasons that I wrote them without even knowing how it's going to turn out.
Wow.
And yeah, only great things ahead.
Yeah, only great things ahead for sure. I mean, the music is so good. I saw people because we're in Brentwood Gardens, if you guys don't know, in Los Angeles, and it's like the Grove. It's an outdoor shopping center, and you could just see all the people like watching and listening, and some of the kids dancing. What is that like for you when you see somebody like stop in their tracks and listen to your music?
I think it's a very beautiful feeling. I mean, you're supposed to capture all sorts of emotion through music, right? So when I get to play my more intimate shows where I'm on the piano and it's just me and the piano, and I can really bring people down to that like capturing of the intimacy, so to speak, yeah. But then sometimes, you know, you gotta throw a little party, you know. So when it gets to that point where you really want to engage with the people, I think it's just a matter of playing really good music and then just having people receive that the way they want. I really
Yeah.
don't try to entice the audience and ask them of anything. I'm thinking, you know what, this is what we do. This is the music. If you dig, come
If
join.
you dig, I
Yeah,
love
just come
that.
and-
If you
and-
dig.
Yeah.
If you
Like,
dig.
yeah, that's how I see it. Because then when they come and they dance, you know it's sincere. You know you've got something. Yeah. So I'm trying to be very very conscious of what's going on around me when I perform. But at the same time, again, you're getting in that artistic space where you really want to zone in kind of to your own thing. So
For sure.
I think it's just a fine balance, and you really approach every show individually. Yeah.
I love that. Do you think that there was a part of you that was born or not born, alive in the 70s? Do you think like part you were like part of your spirit was cruising around?
I've heard that before. I think I gotta blame my lovely hairdresser. She's in the audience.
Ah,
Yeah.
lovely hairdresser. What's hairdresser's name?
Taylor.
Hi Taylor. Shout out to Taylor. Aw.
Yeah.
Taylor, you did a great job. Taylor's gonna make a surprise. No. You don't have to push her on. Don't have to push her on. You gotta
Taylor
love. You
wants
gotta love
to-
my producer who like wants to throw everyone on camera.
I
He will,
think
like-
Taylor wants to maintain her anonymity.
Yes, let Taylor maintain her anonymity. I can't even say the words that I need to say tonight. What would you say to anyone that is watching this show right now, that's seeing you and your pioneers play? What could you say to those that are inspired, that want to do what you do? What would you say to them?
Well, I would say that I'm not very good with advice, but if I did have to say something, is that it's not an overnight thing, and I'm nowhere near to where I want to be. It's just the beginning, but I really realize that it's about finding the pleasure and enjoying yourself and doing the things that you want to be doing ultimately in the future as well, but find a way to do them right now already.
Yeah.
And it's just like a scaling, like a matter of like magnifying that thing that you're already doing, you know.
Absolutely.
To just have that thing almost be manifested. And it didn't happen overnight. I didn't write all these songs in just last night, you know. It's just a matter of just, you know, doing it and keep doing it again. And I really love it. Like for me, it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
So I just do it because I have to do it. And then people around you is very important. Like it can really take the long mile, having people around you who sincerely appreciate the music and dig.
I dig.
just-
I dig it. Listen, I'm a real big believer in what brings you joy. Ultimately, you may not see the money right away, but ultimately it will give you the most success. And when you are
Yeah.
in full alignment with what you love to do and how you do, and the rest will just congeal, and like you just have to trust the process. I know like it's scary, right? Like it's super scary for a lot of people that are pursuing their dreams,
Yeah.
but what's the alternative?
Well, I have two phrases for that.
Okay,
the one
what's
I like
the phrase? I like the dig. I like the dig.
No, well, these were a little bit more serious, I guess. But
okay,
I
serious.
like the idea of the leap of faith,
Mm.
which is kind of like that process where, you know, you have the job you don't want to be doing, you have all these things you don't want to be doing, and then you see what's on the other side of that, and you want it, you almost said to yourself, like, I'm going to get there one day. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of taking that leap of faith and knowing that once you embark towards that journey, there's like really it's just you against you. You know, you have no shortcuts, you have no
No.
slacking, you know you have to do the work. And this is the thing, like you do have to do the work. And that's the one thing I realized, the leap of faith. And the other thing is kind of like the same thing as the leap of faith, but I call it the escape plan, which is like
Ooh.
really, again, you know, having that job that you don't like so much. And what is it? Is it like, you know, financial thing? Like everybody's got to put some bread on the table, you know, pay
course.
rent and all that kind of stuff.
course.
But always find that time for the music, the art, whatever everybody's passionate about. Because I feel, we go to work, we work for money, you come home, you work for money. Anything you do from that moment on has to do with yourself. You're working for your craft, you're working for your music, and for everything that you want to be doing. Sometimes it might be a little boring and you might be out of the water and you don't want to do it, but yeah, for me it just feels like a job, but it's just the best job on the planet, so.
I love that. The best job on the planet. I have the best job on the planet, getting to meet incredible people like you and people that come into Studio Place that produce shows. It's been like the greatest gift for me because I've always wanted to tell stories. I was actually awarded the best gossip in 3rd grade on my swim team. My parents were mortified. They were like, gossip? I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know that, I didn't know that sharing other people's stories was not looked upon in a good way. I was just always so excited to be like, guess what Shannon did this week? And I would tell the story because I love the story. Not so much like sharing anything that's negative, obviously. But
Yeah.
I used to set up a camera in my parents' basement and would just have the Michelle Show.
Yeah.
And then boom.
This is
Not
amazing.
boom. I mean, not then boom, but a couple of moments before, and then a lot of crying on the floor and being like, "Why, universe? Why?" And then just taking that leap of faith and knowing that things will ultimately work out.
Yeah.
Hopefully, right?
It takes time for sure.
Yeah, it takes time.
It takes time, but for me, I think the thing that changed the entire mentality is that I'm not looking to the end of it and think that, oh, when I have this, I'm going to be happy, or when this is recorded, or when we play there, or whatever. It's just a matter of I'm already doing these shows that I'm doing, and how can I bring the 100% and put a great
Wow.
show, and how, interviews and all that kind of stuff, everything that is just building this momentum towards that. But the reason I feel so happy about it, because it happened in a very organic way, just by showing up and doing the work. And it's going to stick with you. If you like it, it will stick with you.
I love that. What was your first show?
First ever show.
Your
and
first ever show, playing music in front of people. How old were you?
Wow, I think I was 10.
10.
And it was
Greece?
yeah, it was in Greece. It was
Did you have this hair at 10?
no,
Okay.
I had a more embarrassing haircut.
Really? Aw.
Yeah, I said that at the Michelle show. You
What did
guys heard
look
it
like?
first.
What did it look like? I wish
No,
I
it
asked
just-
you before you came on. I wish I asked you before you
It
came
just was like that haircut that is all like
A
a
bowl
like a little,
haircut?
like a cup,
on. Okay.
like I
A
look like
bowl?
a little lettuce. So I just,
It looked like a lettuce. That's amazing.
no, but not at the time of the concert. It was just a haircut at the time. I guess. And I just started playing the piano, and I was playing a little bit of guitar, and played Knocking on Heaven's Door
Oh, wow.
in front of like a
wow.
little theater. But we had a stage, and there were I think 300 people in
Oh
the
my
audience.
gosh,
and
what?
I just came out there by myself, or shivering. It was fun. And then it wasn't really fun. and then the recitals that I would do as a classical pianist, as a little kid. And this is where it came all down for me. Started with the piano, and it always comes down to the piano. But
Wow.
yeah.
So cool. Thank you so much for being on here with the Pioneers. And you can follow Papa D right here on Bright. You see the Instagram Papa D Music right below us. What can we see? Where are you next?
Actually, that's a great question, Michelle.
Thank you so much.
Because we are playing a killer show tomorrow at the Sassafras Saloon.
I love the Sassafras Saloon. Have
So-
you been? It's so fun.
So we're gonna be at the balcony up there. So it turns out this place, for those who are listening out there that may not know, it is a bar in Hollywood, and they took a house from Savannah, Georgia, from the 1800s.
Wait, that's a real house?
They took a real freaking house and shipped it with a truck across the country,
I didn't
and they
know
installed that within the bar. Yeah, and then the fireplace, I think, is from the 1700s.
Wait, no
and
way.
it's haunted and stuff.
I've been there before.
It's just,
Well, we're going to have to go see you. That's amazing.
yeah, so those who follow me already, you can just click the link in the bio, and then you
Okay.
just RSVP. Is a free show. 5
Wow.
other bands. it's part of the 11:11.
Oh.
And we are going at 10:40, and right after we finish our set at 11:11 p.m. 11 seconds, it's gonna be a
That's
party.
pretty magical. 11:11
It's like-
on
yeah,
11:11.
Yeah, 11:11, 11:11 at 11:11 p.m. 11 seconds.
Wow.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh my
And,
gosh, so fun.
yeah, there's
Oh,
5
it's-
other bands, and it's part of the Sunday Brunch. It's a group of lovely people that are putting events together.
Wow.
And yeah, we've been really close, and they like Papa D stuff in general, and yeah, just coming together.
Amazing. Well, I'm excited to see you and your journey, and I love the mindset of just, showing up and doing the work and loving what you do, because it will all unfold for you as it is for you. Thank you so much. I think you're going to play a song before we wrap up the show.
We got one more song
Got
for
one more
you.
song. What
yeah.
song do we have?
So the song is called "Come Upstairs Apartment on Sunset Boulevard," and I
Whoa.
wrote it back in Greece, not even knowing I would this day live
Really?
right next to Sunset Boulevard. So it's a story about a guy who's in LA, and he's just playing a lot of music here and there, and he's trying to invite this girl and just tell her, "Hey, come to the show. It's gonna be fun." And we didn't fall very far from that. So
Wow. Were you 10 when you wrote that one too?
I was 2015, 8 years ago. I was 19.
Wow. Oh, well, I'm excited to see your next song. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Papa D and his Pioneers. We'll be right back. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
gosh, I don't even know how to go. I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna squeeze in with you guys. Papa D and the Pioneers. Okay, Pioneer number 1.
I'm Dinos.
Dinos. Pioneer number 2.
Cameron.
Cameron. Oh, sorry. Pioneer number 3.
Edu.
Oh my gosh, and Papa D, oh my goodness. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being on this show. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my incredible sponsors, Barely There Extensions, Priv, thank you so much for the hair last week, for Cash Hovey, Isabella Blake Thomas, Papa D and the Pioneers. Make sure to check them out tomorrow at Sassafras at 11:11. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And make sure you stay weird, my friends. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later. Bye.